guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah. I'm so sorry I haven't been posting. Reason being because the past 2 times I've recorded, for some reason the file corrupted. So I don't know if it was my computer or it was my phone. Yes, I have cut my hair. I don't know if I regret it, I don't know if I love it or hate it. What do you think? I hope you guys are well. Sorry I haven't been active on here. I've been active on my Instagram, so do check out my Instagram, which is at hanstluce. So today's video, as you can see from the title, we will be testing out a new sort of brush brand. They kindly contacted me and sent me a brush set, which I'm going to show you and use and demo for you guys in this video, just to show you how I would do like a quick base, full glam tutorial using these brushes. So the brand called this box is mashed up, I do apologise, Loella, which is what the brand's name is right here, and they kindly sent over the Girl on Fire Makeup Brushes 10 Essential Brush Set. So it came with 10 brushes right here, also for a whole face, so eyeshadow and base brushes. So we're going to be creating a look using these brushes. I'm going to give you a review on them and show you my thoughts on them. I'm in this lovely box right here, and they came in this lovely plastic sleeve, so they're all like protected. This could be like a mini travel case. This is cute, it's chic, it's got the name on it. They all came with plastic cases on the brushes, and what I love about the brushes is that the brushes are actually named, which is really, really handy, especially for someone who's new into makeup and doesn't know what brushes to use. These sort of brush sets are really, really handy if you're starting out on makeup, or if you need a kit, or if you're a makeup artist, so forth. So, ooh, these brushes keep slipping out of my hands. The brush we have is Buffed by Brioni, which is an LO1, which is a foundation brush. These brushes, so far, I haven't used them yet, but they seem to be very, very soft and very, very, like, this one's a very dense one. This would be great at packing on that foundation, which I will use in a minute. We have the Need to Conceal Chloe LO2. I find these names so cute. They're like really chic and cute, and it comes in just this typical red packaging right here, which I really, really like. So this is Need to Conceal Chloe LO2 concealer brush. You could probably just use this to pack on concealer underneath if that you choose to. I just normally use with the applicator, but if you're using on a client, this can be very, very handy. Just place on your hand or take from the actual applicator and place underneath the client's eye, wherever you choose to do so. I have a Powder Woman Penelope, which is a beautiful like powder brush. I actually wouldn't use this for powder. I would have thought they could have done with maybe an under like the eye brush, just to set like the Real Technique setting brush to go underneath the eye, but it depends on how you set, whether you prefer a sponge or a brush. I tend to prefer a brush because then you can go back in and so forth. Yeah, but this could be a really, really nice bronzer brush or a blush brush, so you can just like multi-use this. Obviously it's based for powder to put oil over your face, but it's very, very soft and it can be multi-use. We have Flawless Foundation Felicia LO4. Now I would actually use this for a face mask. If you're into skincare, this can be a multi-use brush, as all of them can be. I would tend to use this just to apply a face mask, but if you knew me back in the day when I first started out on YouTube, I would paint on foundation, which is good for clients. This is a very, very good client set, I personally think anyway. So you could really pack on that foundation. You might even be able to blend it out before, so instead of putting it on your hand and then onto the face with your fingers, which is unhygienic, then go in with the buffed up Brioni brush and really buff it into the skin, just however you prefer it. I have Contour Diva Katy, which is the LO5 contour brush. Now this is a really angled brush, as you can see. I really like this. I love how it's got this red ombre sort of, it just goes red and then yellow, white. I really like this sort of detailing. This brush and all of these brushes feel super, super soft. This is a really, really defined one. It's not too big or fat in a sense, so you're able to really chisel out those cheekbones, which I really like in a contour brush. And we have the first of the eye brushes. Now this is the Eye Candy Emily LO6 eyeshadow brush. This is sort of like a flat-ish, it's got a little bit of thickness to it, but it's more flat than anything. This could be really good to blend out any shadow in the crease, which I have actually done today. I use the Huda Beauty Gemstone Obsessions palette, and with these shades with this shade right here, I went right in the crease and just started to blend that in. This is an all shimmer look, I don't know if you can see. So yeah, I just went in with this eyeshadow brush, which is really, really nice, really soft, and it can really diffuse the blend, like the pigment in. We have Blend Me Beautiful Betty, which is a blending brush L07. This is a beautiful blending brush. I actually use this to diffuse the edges of the shadow. Now, obviously, shimmer shadow is a little bit harder to blend, but I actually didn't find it with the Huda Beauty palette. So this is really, really nice. It's really, really gentle, really, really soft, and it's very dense in a sense. You could probably use this to probably like your everyday blending brush. But yeah, this brush I found to be very, very nice, very, very handy, and it's overall a really nice quality brush. Then we have Divine Line Danielle, which is the L08 brush right here. This has a really, if I can take this off, I can't take it off, fine tip. It's probably really, really good for eyeliner, which is what everyone goes for these days. I like to just use the applicator on an actual eyeliner, but if, of course, if you've got clients and things like that, you can just dab the liner on from the actual, just dab the liner on or pick it up from a gel pot and then apply it to your client or whoever you're doing your makeup on, even yourself, and it should possibly give you a good defined eyeliner. Then we have Fab Brow Brook, which is L09. This is just an everyday brow brush. I wouldn't actually use this because it's too big for my brows. I have more of like a natural brow than anything. This is a little bit large for the everyday brow brush, but if you like those really defined brows, then this could be for you. It's not so thin, it's not your thinnish brush. It has got a little bit of thickness to it, which could be good for some, might not be for everyone. It's probably not for me, but it's absolutely fine anyway. I could probably just use this to diffuse shadow onto the lash line or to blend out my liner. Lastly, out of the set, we have Luscious Lips Lily, which is just an everyday lip brush. So those are all the brushes I'm going to show you. I'm going to demo and try them for you now, but I do want to say just quickly that this comes with a brush guide. If you are new to makeup and you don't really know what to do, it just comes with a brush guide, which you can't see because my camera is acting voodoo. Yeah, so it just shows you what all the brushes are for, how to use them, etc. What I will say, these brushes are cruelty free and vegan, which is very, very good because some people don't want to use cruelty free, non-cruelty free and vegan brushes. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tie my hair, not tie my hair back, like pin my hair back. I look like Mrs. Peacock or something from a teacher like primary school. First, we're going to go in with the brush Buffed Up Brownie, which is the L01 brush, and I'm just going to apply my foundation. The foundation I'm going to use is the Fenty foundation. For reference, I'm in the shade 260. So I'm going to go in with the L01 foundation brush and just start to blend this foundation in. You want to buff it into the skin. I've never used this brush yet before, so far as we are blending this in, what I will say is I tend to get really scared of blending foundation in with a brush, and then I just go in with a sponge. But funny enough, for some reason with this brush, I don't need to go in with a beauty blender, which is really, really handy because one, it saves time, and two, that's what you want in a brush. Like, it's not streaky at all. This is really nice. Like, I'm actually quite shocked. It blended in the foundation really, really quickly. I think it's dense enough so that like the foundation really is buffed into the skin. This gives a really, really nice like finish off on the skin. I'm really happy about this. This is a really, really nice brush. What I'm doing now is I've grabbed the Huda Beauty concealer and I'm just placing this where it needs to go under my under eyes. So I'm just blending this in, just the outer edges, because I don't want it to look too harsh. This is blending in concealer really, really nicely, as you can see. So I've gone in with that concealer brush. I don't know if you can tell, but this has blended out the concealer beautifully. I did go in with the outer edges with a sponge just to make sure that everything was seamlessly blended in with the foundation. So I did go in with loose powder underneath, which was the Huda Beauty powder, and I have just buffed that in underneath my eyes, and I'm just taking it off using the L03 powder brush, which is a really, really nice brush, and then dusting whatever excess that is on the brush just on the rest of my face, just to make sure everything is set. This feels really, really nice on the face. It's really, really soft, and it's not leaving any streakiness, because sometimes powders can take away the look of foundation. So this is really, really nice. Grab the Contour Diva Katy brush, and I'm going to go in with both of these, which picks up quite a decent amount of product, and then I'm just going to start to chisel. Ooh, ooh, look at that. Oh, I love, ooh. Yeah, you can proper chisel this up. That's really nice actually. That's given a really, really nice dimension to my face. Oh wow, that's really nice. So what I've actually done now is I've gone back in with the powder brush and I've gone in with the actual bronzer again. And I've just used the powder brush just to blend in with my forehead. This is so nice. Like this brush is really blending in the bronzer. You see, like these brushes, what I'm noticing is that they multi-use, multi-use, as you can say. I'm going to take this brush here, which is the Eye Candy Emily brush, which is the LO6 brush. And I'm just going to take this shade right here. Actually, I'm just going to take this shade right here on the palette. And a little bit of this shade as well. So these two shades. And I'm just going to brush this underneath my outer line. Oh, wow. Okay, so once again, this brush can be used quite a lot, actually. So I have gone in underneath my eyes, as you can see, with the Eye Candy Emily brush, which is actually really nice, but really getting underneath the waterline. And it picked up a lot of shadow, especially because shimmers normally leaves a little bit of spray, but I didn't have to spray this. I did go in using the Luscious Lips Lily, which is actually lips like brush, but I actually use this in my inner corner to add the highlighter. So I of course said throughout this video that these are multi-use brushes, so that is a really, really good thing. Okay, so I have finished the rest of my face. On my lips I have Anastasia Beverly Hills Toast and the Huda Beauty Angelic metallic gloss on the top. I'm feeling this look, like shimmer on the eye, glossy lip. Love it. So onto the actual brushes. I'm really, really impressed. If you can see from my face, what do you guys think? I think they're a very, very good brush set. I don't know the price. The price will be in the description. I will make sure I've got all the details for you. Like, I don't want to let you guys like down. I'm going to make sure I have everything here for you. So yeah, I don't even think I have to consider the price. I think these are very, very good quality brushes. I think it's good that I don't know the price, because then I don't want to judge by the quality, by the expense, etc. But these are very, very good brush set. I think my favourite brushes are the Buffed by Brioni LO1, which is a really, really good foundation brush. Reason being was that I actually realised that I didn't need a sponge, which is a very peculiar, because every time I use a foundation brush, I need a sponge. Didn't need a sponge for this one, which is really, really good. I also was very, very shocked with the concealer brush, which is the LO2 concealer brush, because this really blended my concealer in, like really blended it in, and that's very, very irregular. Like even now I'm just like smoothing out all the edges of my pores and whatnot. This is a very good brush. Like I was very, very shocked by it, also with brushes such as this powder brush right here, which is the LO3 powder brush. You can multi-use this. This can be a bronzer brush. Your girl can't talk. A bronzer brush, just to make sure that everything is blended properly. You can also use this with powder if you want to set the rest of your face. Probably a blush. You could probably use this right on the tops of your cheeks, and you could probably use it for contour as well. I think this is a very, very good brush set. I also like the eye brushes. My favourite eye brush is probably the, where are you? The Eye Candy Emily LO6 brush, because I was able to use this in the crease and underneath my eye. This is blended beautifully. Like I was able to blend shimmer. I don't know if you can see that. This is all shimmer on my lid, not one matte on my lid. So it's very much a wet look. In person, it looks a lot wetter, but yeah, and I was able to use this right underneath the lash line. It got right in there in the nooks and crannies, and you was able to do, well, I was able to get the finished look I wanted. This look came out 10 times better than what I was assuming it to be, because when you, for example, when you go out and when you have an event or you have someone to go and you want to put makeup on, you want to make sure you're using the best brushes possible, because you know how they work, etc. But these I didn't know, and it came out flawless. I didn't even have to use a setting spray. Obviously all the products as well contribute to it, but I think this is a very, very good brush set. So there's no more things I can really say about it. If you have any questions about the brush set, I'll put the price and where you can buy it, and the brand's Instagram, which is Loella brushes. I will put everything in the description. If you have any questions, please feel free to just comment down below. This, I will say, is the Girl on Fire set. So there is a blue set, I think, and a red set. This is the red set. I haven't tried the blue set. Maybe, hopefully, I could try the blue set and give you my thoughts as well on which one is better, which one might be good for certain people, or if everything is universal for everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you could give me a massive thumbs up. It would mean the absolute world. I hope all you guys took care. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, as I've just said. Please follow my Instagram, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.